All right, I'm just making this video to give some people some advice. You're probably saying, what kind of advice are you going to be giving people? You're not the type of person that we get advice from. Well, I do know a lot about stuff. I just don't apply it to my own life or my own health. But nothing saddens me more when I get on some of these channels where people are trying to lose weight and such. And they're posting about what they take or they're trying this new product and things like that. 9 times out of 10, those products are overpriced and the ingredients in them aren't very good. And I just got off one channel in particular right now, and it says, I drank lots of protein drinks and da 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 da, and they list their diet. And I was just talking to a lady the other day. Her daughter's trying to lose weight. What is she drinking? Protein drinks. She thinks that she's going to supplement food for the protein drinks. And being on like a liquid diet, so to speak, she's going to lose weight. Well, she's more than likely going to gain the weight, right? So, anyways, I understand that people may not want to make smoothies for themselves. I mean, that's the easiest route, and they're so worried about getting protein, because that's the new push. Protein is the new superfood. You can get your protein from eggs. Okay, and I know, well, they're kind of pricey right now. Well, if you take out all the junk and crap that you buy out of your cupboards, you're going to be able to afford the eggs, okay? Because you're not buying Doritos and pop and candy and whatever else you got going on in there. So just think of it as, eating healthier and making better choices are of course, the obvious thing. And the less ingredients, the better it is. It's so easy. But I mean, if you want to drink a protein drink, those, what are they called? Premier protein or whatever. I know so many people that love them. They get them at Walmart, they get them at Costco. They have vegetable oil in them, which is a inflammatory. 9 times out of 10, again, if you're having some sort of issue losing weight, you probably have inflammation issues because the weight on your joints. You probably have some food allergy or intolerance that you don't know about. These are kind of okay. My son drinks them. This one I want to try because it's strawberry shortcake, I believe. And it's not that great, but it's better than the premier protein ones you buy. Okay? Everybody sees on the front of something, they'll see, like this one has 30 grams of protein, right? And everybody always thinks the higher the protein, your kidney protein, having a high protein diet can be very hard on your kidneys. So, I mean, I'm not a dietitian or fitness instructor or any of those educated people. I just know from experience, and I've self-educated myself. So I would recommend to just stick into whole foods if you can. You could drink a 2% milk, throw a banana in there. Again, eggs, oatmeal, wild rice, vegetables with a dab of butter. Because if you're not getting fats, your body's unable to get the nutrients. If you're not getting nutrients, you're constantly craving, you're constantly hungry. And my greatest problem is sugar, or I should say was sugar. Literally an addiction to sugar for many years, and chocolate as well. I still haven't beat my addiction to chocolate, but I don't crave it like I used to. I literally used to crave chocolate like someone craves cigarettes, honestly. So what I started was honey. I took the sugars out and have honey. And if I need something sweet, I'll have yogurt with some honey on it, plain yogurt with honey. I like that. You could have fruit on it. And when you put fruit out and you put just a little bit of honey, I mean, we're just weaning you off things slowly. Eventually, hopefully, you're going to cancel all this out. But if you put your fruit on the counter and add a little bit of honey on that and leave it sit out, it'll draw the sugars out and it'll just taste much better. And those kind of sugars are easier for your body to process. But again, we're trying to wean off them altogether. Eat more vegetables over fruits. Make yourself eat wild rice and vegetables. Make yourself eat a bowl of fruit or vegetables every night. Okay? I got to the point where, this was many years ago, I was very slim back then, and I literally made myself sit at the table every night at 7 o'clock and eat a bowl of vegetables because I had such an issue with eating. And if you have to use dips and sauces, whatever, a little bit for your vegetable dip, that's fine. Don't overthink everything, because if you go in there and you cancel everything out, I've seen people go into houses and they take everything out of the cupboards and out of the fridge, and the person's in a frenzy. They've been eating a certain way for years. You just took out everything they know, and you didn't exactly replace it with anything. They don't know what to do with it, with the replacements. So wean yourself on. Try to make yourself a, a whole chicken. Make some soups out of that. But just push the veggies over the fruits, obviously. But anyways, number one thing I say, watch what you're getting. The inflammatory oils are the number one thing. Sugars, number two. And again, replace everything with honey in the meantime. Don't pay for any of these weird, wacky programs and all these, what are they called, the weight loss things, because they're all gimmicks. You have to train yourself to live a different lifestyle, number one. And number two, make sure you're getting your nutrients as well, because you could have all the best programs in the world. If you're not getting the right vitamins and minerals into your body, you might lose the weight, but it's going to be a very unhealthy way. Anyways, I might get flagged for this because it's, they may say it's medical information or whatever. I don't know. But just a word of advice. If you have any questions, just put them in the comment section. I don't mind answering them. Bye.